What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ku here, and I'm going to be doing something today. I'm going to start calling NBA2K Ku's GM. Ku's GM, pretty much. And it's going to be, I tried to start from today, but I think since we're in off-season, 2K like messes that all up. If anybody knows anything about that, if you're able to still click the Start Today option in the My League settings, go ahead and comment that below, or let me know in like Twitter or something. Let me know, because I couldn't do it here. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to take over as GM of the Pistons like I myself is the GM of the Pistons. I'm going to handle it how I would from here moving forward. Now, since we couldn't do the start today, I turned off, I just went to the regular My League, so I'm going to have to start like from the beginning of this season. Everything's going to be still the same. We still traded the pick for Blake. Blake's still going to be on the team. But I had to turn off, turn off trades. I had to turn off injuries. So when I sim through the season, I don't want like nothing happening that hasn't happened already in real life. I want everything to stay the same, everybody to be the same team. I don't want no computer trades that happened in here through the first season at least that didn't happen in real life. So I turned all that off. So we're going to click advance. You know what, we're going to try load or download draft class, who cares. Let's try, this one has the most downloads. So let's go ahead, yeah. So we're going to download a draft class so we can have like all the little incoming rookies be in here. It may not be correct and it may like be how he thinks it is. He had the most downloads, so I'm assuming he had the best one, but we're going to go ahead and download that in. So what I'm going to also do, I'm going to bench. What's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and give us, how many losses did we have? We had like 43, was it? 43 losses. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and give us 43 losses. So like the draft pick isn't messed up with the Clippers or anything. I don't want them getting like some high top 1 lottery pick unless they win the lottery. I want everything to be as closely as similar to what's going on today as possible. So I'll be back right after this. Let me go ahead and sim all these games and give us at least 43 losses. Okay, so I could not like give us the win. I thought like 2K allowed you like to force yourself a win if you wanted to. At least they did in years past, but they didn't do that. So I had to just skim through the year. We didn't make the playoffs, but we did a lot worse than we did in real life. So our draft picks could be like worse. But I did my best to make it like as realistic as possible. So let's just go ahead and sim through the playoffs, see what happens. Now we're gonna hit the draft lottery. I know our pick's gonna be pretty high. All right, so right now we're at 6th pick. It's gonna go to the Clippers. And I really don't want us to win this lottery, because if we do, then we're gonna keep the pick, which is very unrealistic about what's gonna happen in real life with the Pistons. So I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. So let's hope. All right, so we jumped up to 7th. That's not gonna happen in real life. I'm pretty sure that we're at 14th right now. The only place we can go is the top 3. So that's not going to be able to happen. But at least we didn't get the pick ourselves. That's the realistic part about it. The Pistons are not going to have a pick this year in the first round, unless of course I decide to trade. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to keep Stan Van Gundy. If I'm Tom Gores and I'm ahead of everything, I'm keeping Stan Van Gundy for this final year. I'm going to give him his final. I don't know why he says he has 3 years left. He doesn't. But I'm going to keep Stan Van Gundy. I'm going to keep him for a year. I'm going to let him ride this year out. If this was my decision in real life, you know, I don't care about assistant GM, who cares? So we're at the draft. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose our prospect. I'm going to get somebody, is there a way for me to like look at someone if they can shoot? Alright, so I'm going to get like one of the best shooters here. Oh, so there's no shooters. So there's really no 3-point shooters here. Let's back out of this, just come back. Alright, who's the best prospect? A wing player, 6'8", a wingspan 11, 7'3". Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy. I'm turning trades back on. Injuries are gonna go back on now. Alright, so everything's gonna be realistic now. Starting now in the off season. Everything's happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign the rookie. Team player options. Alright, so if I'm the Pistons in real life, and I think if anybody with the Pistons, we're definitely going to pick up this option on Reggie Bullock. We're definitely going to pick that up. And if I was the Pistons, I would accept the option on Eric Moreland. He's played well to be our third backup center, and it's not like he's going to be costing us a lot. So I'm going to pick up both their options. Alright, so LeBron opted back in with Cleveland. KD's out of there. Jokic going back to Denver. Team accepted his offer. Go. He's only getting paid that much? Okay. So we got the qualifying offers. The Pistons don't have any restricted free agents. Let's go ahead. Okay. So the Pistons have, as you can see, they are negative $32.5 million into the cap. So this whole moratorium period is going to mean nothing to me because we only get 3 offers in 2K. You only offer 1, and it's like not even a real agreement. It's like a verbal agreement. It's only for like the higher end players because no one's going to be going after the lower players like that. And we're not going to be able to afford those guys like the little 80 overalls because the Pistons are just in cap hell. So wait, is that the only free agency? I thought free agency has another thing after that. I guess not. The main thing I want to look at, if I'm the Pistons, I'm getting a better backup in case Reggie Jackson gets hurt. I like Ish Smith and he can be our backup, but I'm going to want someone else to start in place of Reggie. I want Ish to stay on the bench. So if Reggie goes down again, we have someone that's a better fit for the starting lineup. So that's going to be the first thing I go after. So let's go ahead and head to the free agency. We're going to go look at point guards. And we're going to see if there's someone out there that we can go ahead and see if they want to join our team. So we're going to look at three-point shooting. So we got Shabazz Napier. He could be an option. He only wants $4.4 million. I don't know if we can even afford that. Can we get the MLE? I'm not even sure if we can do that. TJ McConnell, I like him. Trey Burke. I probably would want Trey Burke starting. I like Trey Burke very much. I know other people, ooh, if I wasn't doing this, I signed Derrick Rose no matter what, just because he's my favorite player. But that's definitely not even close to what something the Pistons should do. Yogi Ferrell is a good player to look at. He's small, so you guys are going to have that disadvantage you're going to have with Ish when he comes in. So I don't know if I want to do that. I'm going to stay away from that. Trey Burke 6'1". They both 6'1". I'm going to go ahead and see what Trey Burke, if we can even afford 3.92. I'm not even sure if we can afford that. So I'm going to go ahead and get Trey Burke. Negotiate this contract. Can we get that? Alright, so we offered that contract to Trey Burke. That's all we're going to do. Alright, so we can release the cap holds on these players right now. So, we're not going to... Alright, so let's go ahead and renounce the rights to all these players. We're going to renounce the rights to Anthony Tolliver. Because Anthony Tolliver's probably going to get a lot more on the table in the free agency period. So we're just going to renounce the right. Actually, no. You know what? We're going to keep it there. Keep it there. You don't know what 2K can do. Maybe we can get him. And we're going to agree. Trey Burke agreed to our offer. So we're going to go ahead and sign Trey Burke right there. Alright, so now we're at the first day of free agency. So we're going to look up Anthony Tolliver. And in 2K, Anthony Tolliver is only going to be asking for $1 million. That is $1.5 million. But that's not going to be realistic at all for what's going to happen in real life because Anthony Tolliver is going to command way more than that. It's probably going to be more than the Pistons can offer. So I'm going to let Anthony Tolliver stay there. It's not likely that we're going to be able to keep him. So we're going to do the most realistic option. That's going to be Anthony Tolliver walking and that being it. Alright, so looking at this roster, now we got Reggie Jackson, Ish Smith, and Trey Burke there. Looks pretty good, depth right there. We got Langston Galloway and Luke Kennard here. Reggie Bullock, Stanley Johnson, our rookie that we just drafted. Reggie Bullock's probably going to play our 2 guard. We got Blake, John Lure. They got Eric Moreland as a power forward, and he's not going to play power forward. And then we got Andre Drummond, whose backup will be Eric Moreland. So another option, another thing that I've been seeing, everyone wants us to get a better backup center, Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines would be a good person to bring back to the team. Let's see if he'll take the minimum. So we're going to offer Aaron Baines the minimum. We announced the rights to Anthony Tolliver. Alright, Aaron Baines accepts. So we bring Aaron Baines on board. So now we got Aaron Baines and Eric Moreland at our center positions. We got Blake and John Lure We got Reggie Bullock and Luke Kennard, our shooting guard positions. Lakeson Galloway is not going to play. And Stanley is going to be our starting small forward, but we're going to need a better backup small forward here. So, let's go look at small forwards. Norman Powell's nice. I like Norman Powell. Alright, Norman Powell, we're going to offer you, see if we can even afford that. Can we afford that? Maybe, let's see if we can get a one-year deal. He went back to the Raptors. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at these small forwards again. Omri Caspi is probably a good person to have come off the bench. That's what I'm going to go after. Good veteran, good shooter, good person, good role player. Alright, Omri Caspi leaves us for the Magic. Alright, so that's just going great. Corey Brewer, I really don't like Corey Brewer. Doug McDermott, someone I'd like to have on the team. Sharpshooter for 1 year, see if he comes. Doug McDermott signs with the team. Alright, so that's going to cap what we do in free agency. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got a full roster now. We got all the signings we possibly could with like $2 million per offer. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of free agency. Alright, so perimeter shooting. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick Stanley Johnson, perimeter shooting. Stanley, you need to get your three-point shooting up. You have to be better shooting the three ball. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And that's all the camps we're going to have. And honestly, to me, that's worth it. Stanley needs to learn how to shoot the three ball. Stanley learns how to get consistent three ball, catch and shooting. It'll unlock everything else for him and make him so much better of a player. We're going to take it 1 year at a time with Stanley, but I'd like to see Stanley next. His main thing he should be improving on is his three ball. So that's what we're going to do here. So now we're looking at the coach game plan. We're going to see lineups. So we're going to have Luke Kennard there. Honestly, this is what I would want. This is what I want to see happen. I want Stanley to start because that's just my preference. I want Stanley Johnson to be our starter. I believe he should be our starter of the future at small forward. So I'm going to start him. If it starts going downward, we're going to go to a lineup of Reggie Bullock and Luke Kennard. Alright, so Trey Burke, you're not going to get any minutes because you're just supposed to be our third option behind Ish. Ish is going to be our backup point guard. We got Luke. We got John Lure. And we're going to give Doug McDermott some minutes. And we're going to give Eric Moreland this, like... Andre Drummond's never going to play that many minutes in real life. So let's go ahead and give him 31 each. Ray Jackson, we're going to want you not play as many minutes. Oh, Aaron Baines. Oh, I forgot about Aaron Baines. Alright, so Eric Moreland, you get none. Baines, you're going to get like 16 minutes here. I guess you're going to get like 23. We're going to get Stanley's minutes up to like 27. Get him to 30. Stanley actually plays a lot of minutes in real life when he plays, so I think I'm going to give him 30 because they usually have him going to the best defender on the other team. So we got 8 minutes left to allocate. So we got Luke Kennard. I want him again on heavy minutes. That's we're going to have him be our 6th man. 24 minutes off the bench for Luke Kennard. That's how our lineup is going to look right here. We're going 10 deep. 10 deep here. 10 deep. Alright, so like I said at the beginning, I'm going to keep this to where we're going to have Blake, Andre, and Reggie as our core. I'm not trading them. We're going to go through this. In other series of my videos, we're going to possibly look at what it's like to trade one of them. I don't know which one I'm going to go through, but in this one, we're not trading any of them. We're going to try to go as far as we can with them here. So, we're going to send him to November 24th, see how it goes to there. Ooh, it's not looking good for the Pistons. And look at that. That's our first big injury to new player Blake Griffin. And that's going to be one of the problems for the Pistons next year, worrying about whether Blake and Reggie Jackson can stay healthy. So this is pretty realistic to happen. I mean, Blake's gotten hurt, so if he gets hurt here, I mean, can't stress about it. I mean, it's happened in real life multiple times. So, Blake, you're out of there. That's just great. Alright, so John Lure, you get extended look at minutes. Henry Ellison, come in, boy. This is your look right here. He's gonna get 18 minutes. Cause how I want in real life, I want Henry Ellison to enter next year with a chance to crack the rotation, an actual chance to play. So, in this, if he plays well in these 18 minutes over the next few weeks while Blake's out, John Lure will be out the rotation when Blake comes back, and Henry Ellison will be in the rotation. So that's what I want in real life. I want Henry Ellison to get in the rotation if he deserves it, because he proved over the last like 10 games that he deserves a chance to get into it. All right, so we're still gonna go to November 24th until I look at anything. Okay, so we're 6-10, 11th in the conference, last in the division. Let's look at how everybody's doing. Andre's not having a very good season. He's going 13 and almost 13, not even a block a game. Let's look at Reggie. Reggie looks like he's back to his old self this year. He looks like pretty good. This is his best stats since the year we made the playoffs. 17-6 on 56% shooting. That's tremendous. And 42 from the three-point line. That's really good as well. That's really good. True shooting at 62%. That's pretty good. All right, so Reggie Jackson's having a pretty good season. Blake, before he went down, 19 a game, 6 and 4. Terrible from three-point line. God. All right, so 2K has it looking to where Blake just not gonna be able to shoot the ball. Reggie Bullock continues to improve in his 47% from three. Better percentage from three than he has from the field. So Reggie Bullock continues to play well for the Pistons and get better. We got Trey Burke. He hasn't played. That's right. So Aaron Baines, value off the bench. Similar to his stats with the Pistons the first go around, doing what he needs to do. Similar stats. That's assists a game. Let's look at how many threes a game. Does it say how many threes a game he's taking a game? He's only attempted 14 in how many games? How many games has he played? 14. So he's shooting less than a three a game, which is something that I totally think should not happen. He was shooting more threes at the end of the year, and he was making them at a way better clip. So he needs to be taking in real life way more than 1 three a game. So it's not gonna happen, bro. You're gonna have to step it up, bro. Luke Kennard is around the same as rookie year. This isn't his rookie year stats. This is not his real life rookie year stats. This is the 2K simulated stat. Cause I wasn't able to start today, like I explained earlier. But you're having a bad three-point shooting season. 97% from free throw. How many free throws are you taking? 38. He's shooting 37-38. But he's not doing very good from the field. He's struggling. Sophomore slump. It is what it is. John Lure. 75% from three. Now, I know that is not realistic at all, especially that 45% last year. 2K simulating. You're not telling the truth, 2K. I don't even remember seeing John Lure hit a three in a Pistons uniform. It's a lie. It's terrible. He has to have only taken like 4 threes and made it 3. Yep. No way. I knew it. There was no way. And then the year before that, he took 11. Yep. I knew there was no way that John Lure was hitting threes in the Pistons uniform. There was no way in hell. No way. Stanley. 37% from three. Okay, 35. Oh, disgusting. But all right, 37. He's getting that 3-point up. Looks like that train camp's coming. 23 or 61. All right. So that off-season train camp seems like it's helping Stanley. All right, bro. All right, bro. He's doing a little 7.8. I mean, it's still struggling for Stanley. Not looking good. Thanks. I don't think he's really played. Doug McDermott. Oh my God, Henry. You played 2 games. Alright, it's only 2 games. 29% for the field. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright. So, it's not going good. So, I'm going to have to move Stanley to the bench. Luke Kennard, you're gonna be our 6th man, Stanley. So, this is the lineup now I'm going to go with. And we're going to keep this lineup no matter, like, if we plays bad, we're going to keep this lineup for when Blake comes back. We're going to inject Blake into the starting lineup, and we're going to play with that lineup when he gets back as well, see how that goes. So let's go ahead and go through another 2 weeks. Oh my God. So John Lure is out now too, so that means Henry Ellison, starter for the Detroit Pistons. You will be starting. Henry Ellison is here. Our rookie is going to get some elevated play time. Your minutes are going to go up. You're going to have to play a little bit, dude. We're gonna see what our rookie is made out of. He's 6'8" with a long wingspan. He can play a small lineup at 4. So Henry Ellison, you're gonna be there. But you know what? We're just gonna rock it with what we got. Henry, you're gonna have to do something, dude. All right. So at this point, I believe I injected Reggie Bullock in the starting lineup after November 24th. So we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're at 500. So before then we were, what was it, 4 and 9. So we were 4 and 9 with the lineup with Stanley Johnson starting lineup. We're doing better with Reggie Bullock in the starting lineup. So we're gonna keep that lineup the same. We're gonna go another 2 weeks. All right, Blake's back. So Henry Ellison, you're out of there. Come back. Henry Ellison, you have to play because what's his name's still out. Unless you're doing something teed, you're gonna have to come out. Ooh, 50% from the field, 60% from 3. Terrible. You know what? You're playing good enough to be in, unless Henry Ellison is doing something teed. No, Henry, see. All right, so Henry has, in his opportunity here, I have given him. It's played like absolute garbage. So he will not get the chance to stay in this rotation. He is out the rotation. Langston Galloway, you will be in, and you're going back to reserved. Henry Ellison, you're out of there. Actually, no, that's not true. We have to have Langston out of there because Henry Ellison, we still got John Lure out of there. So in case an injury happens or something happens mid-game, we need Henry Ellison ready in case we need him to come in. So we're going to go to January 19th still. So we're not going to go out searching for trades. If a trade comes to us that we like, we will accept. But remember, I am keeping Blake, Reggie, and Andre, who just got hurt, of course, on the team for this season. We're going to see how it goes with them as the core. Losing, we haven't moved from... Alright, so when I saw S. Curry, I thought that said Seth Curry. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy as hell. Alright, so we're going to look at that. Let's just look at it. What's this guy's contract looking like? What's Seth Curry's contract looking like? $7 million a year. He can play point guard though for us. If we get Langston's contract off the books. We get Jarrell Martin. What's his contract looking like? He gets off the books this year. Trey Burke, you haven't played for us this year, but it's only $3 million. But we get Langston's contract off, so we're getting Langston's contract off the table. We're taking back a Seth Curry who's actually going to play because we need a backup point guard. He can shoot, so he fits it anyways. And we got Trey Burke. We're shipping him out of here. He hasn't played, but he's only for $3 million. So we're taking on 7. Expires this year. All right, so we're getting rid of 2 contracts. So actually, I think this is going to be a trade I'm going to accept. Yep. I'm going to accept that trade. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give Seth Curry the backup minutes that... Actually, no, Seth Curry's not going to play still. So he's still going to be that backup to Ish Smith in case Reggie Jackson goes down, which Reggie has not gone down this year, which is a tremendous positive for the Pistons, even though we're still losing. So it is what it is. So let's go ahead and head to February. Let's go ahead and just head to the All-Star break, and we're going to evaluate everything that we need to look at and see if we need to move somebody. Nope, can't look at it. It's Reggie Jackson. All right, so John Lure's back. Has our rookie played well? Alright, nope, our rookie has played like garbage now. So he's back out. He has to go. Doug McDermott, you lose your minutes again. John Lure, you get your minutes back. There you go. Head to the All-Star break. Alright, so there's the first injury to Reggie Jackson, but it's not to his ankle and it's not to his knee. So it's not that big of a deal. And he says he can play through it. So we're going to leave it as it is. We're going to let him play through it. Actually, no, we're not. No, we are not. We're going to stop it right... Oh, hold on. No. We're going to stop that right there. We're not going to make him play through it. Because we have Seth Curry for a reason. Times like these. To let Reggie Jackson heal up, get back to his... Get back to full health. Ooh. Let him get back to full health. And let Ish come off the bench. And we're going to start Seth Curry. This will be interesting to see. Is this the trade deadline? Alright, so trade deadline's here. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at, main thing we're going to look at, to me, I believe the only thing the Pistons could look at is Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson, we have to evaluate what he is doing right now. So Stanley Johnson is shooting 38% from three-point range this year. If Stanley Johnson shot 38% from three in any year with the Pistons, next year, he's not going nowhere. And he may be shooting 41% from the field, but he's shooting almost 39% from three. He's not going nowhere. He's staying. He's getting better with the more minutes he's been given. He's getting better from three. That's the main thing the Pistons want. And I'm sure in 2K it's not going to be as realistic because I can't like go into the games and coach it myself to make it to where Stanley Johnson's attacking the rim more. So I'm sure 2K probably still has him sitting in a corner. But if he's sitting in a corner, he's shooting 39%. So he's not going nowhere. He's staying. We're not trading him. Another look we're probably going to look at. Jon Leuer. I'm going to see what we can get for Jon Leuer. Because I want this contract off. This $10 million needs to go. Now, in real life, it's going to be hard as hell to get rid of that contract, but we're going to see what it is. So we can just get him off the books for Jerry Bayless, take back the one-year deal, and get cap space into this offseason. No. We get Boban back, we'll give him up a pick. No, not happening. No. No picks. Alright, so the only offer we're getting is from Jerry Bayless, and I'm going to accept this. The reason why I'm going to accept this is because I seriously hate Jon Leuer. I've voiced it to everybody in the Piston Powered group, which you can see in the top left corner up there. Go ahead and check all that out. But I've voiced it to everybody. I hate Jon Leuer. And let's go ahead and look at this. Jon Leuer is shooting 50% from three, which would never happen in real life. He's terrible. He can't shoot threes. He's only taking 6. That's insane. In real life, he should be taking even more, even though he can't make them. He should be making more, shooting more. Look, he took 167 that year, 110. He's only taking 6 this year. I mean, like, come on, Jon Leuer. Like, I hate him. I can't stand him. Anything he does, trash. I don't care if he goes out there and drops 50 points. He's trash to me. I don't give a damn what he does. He's gone. Getting his contract off the books. We're taking Jared Bayless on. And that means after this year, we got the $10 million off the books from Jon Leuer. And then after this year, Jared Bayless' contract goes away. Win-win for the Pistons. I don't give a damn what Jon Leuer is bringing to this team. He's bringing nothing to me. He was bringing nothing. I don't give a damn what anybody says. He was bringing nothing. Alright, so Jarrell Martin. Let's see. Can he shoot threes? Don't even know who this guy is. Alright, he can shoot threes. He's starting. He's going to come here. He's not starting. He's going to be the person that goes in because Henry Ellison just played so bad. And that little secret I started him at the beginning of the season that he's not going to touch the floor. He's not. Unless someone offers us something. Nope, no one offers us anything. So that's all that happened. Going to the All-Star break with this new team. Alright, so real quick, I just want to see how Seth Curry has done in these little games with the Pistons. Let's look at it. Last 3 games. He dropped 25 his first game. 4, 12. He had a burst out game, the honeymoon phase. Shot pretty bad the rest of the games. So but we're going to keep him in there. Hopefully Reggie Jackson gets back over the All-Star break. Yep, he's back. So let's get back to that 27th game, February 27th. I'm bringing Reggie right back in the starting lineup. And let's see if the Pistons can make a push for the playoffs. I'm going to bring Seth Curry in. He's going out. Alright, Reggie Jackson, you're back. Alright, so we're at 12th. Let's check out the standings and see where we're at right now. So in the East, we are 12th, so that means 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th. We are 5 games, 4.5 games behind Orlando Magic. So points per game. Let's look at where we rank here. Alright, so I don't even see us in the top 15, not even top 20. So we're outside the top 20 in points per game. Points allowed per game. Our defense must be pretty bad. Yes, we are the 3rd worst defense in the league. That's pretty bad. Now we should be killing the rebounding. We got Blake and Andre. We're not even in the top 10. Not even in the top 20. We are almost the worst rebounding team in the league with Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin. Now, if this would have happened in real life, one of them boys would have to be gone. But I committed to keeping them on this team. I don't know how that's even possible. How you can be last in the league, even without Blake, but with Andre Drummond, how you can be almost last in the league. Second chance points. You figure that we'd be high in second chance points strictly because of Andre Drummond. We're not. Let's look at our bench. We got like an even bench. I mean, this is bad. This is a bad year for the Pistons. This is bad. Looks like we're going to blow it up after this season. It looks like it's going to have to be blown up. Unless we make some magical turnaround at the end of the year. Oh no. Oh no. Stan, what are you doing? Stan, we're playing post-centric. See, now something I think that we should be playing. Pace and space. No, where's the one that has pick and roll? They're here. Perimeter-centric. High dose of pick and roll. Emphasize space floor with poor perimeter shooters and high dose of pick and roll. That's what we should be doing. But Stan, that probably has a lot to do with the fact we're not shooting threes, but Stan Van Gundy says post-centric. So, we're going post-centric. Reggie Jackson gets hurt again, so it's day-to-day though, so we're going to let him play. Day-to-day, not like a week or anything. He's good. Keep going. This is bad, bro. This is really bad. The Pistons, I did a terrible job at this. The rotation as is. I did a terrible job at this. Either the big three just doesn't work. Looks like I should have fired Stan Van Gundy last season. He's over here working a post-centric offensive system. He should have been fired last season, I see. Alright, so you're going to sit out. You're out 2 to 4 weeks. You're out of there. We're going to give the minutes to Eric Moreland. We're going to go to the 30th. See how this goes. Ku, the GM, what are you doing? You should have fired Stan. What are you doing? Running a post-centric offense with Andre Drummond. Let's pretend this is a Toronto Raptors game. They're interviewing me, Mr. Gores. Are there going to be changes after this season? Hell yes. They're going to be seasons. What seasons do you what changes do you mean? Everywhere. There will be changes everywhere. What do you mean everywhere, Mr. Gores? You guys will see after this season. After the season, there will be immediate changes. I will not wait at all. After the season is over with, there will be immediate changes. Thank you, and that'll be it. This is bad. Broken nose, whatever. It's one game. Play through it. Who cares? We finished the season 33-49. Carmelo Anthony finally accepted that 6-man role, and look at that. He gets 20 points a game. I wonder if he would actually do that ever for the OKC next year. Probably be best for him. We have all NBA second team. We got Andre Drummond. Shocking as hell. Shocking. I don't think he should deserve to be all NBA no matter what he did. I don't care what his stats say right here. He shouldn't be. Yeah, he shouldn't be all NBA. No. The team finished, what was it, 33-49? No, he shouldn't be all NBA. My ass. He shouldn't be on the all defensive team either. As far as I'm concerned, your team plays that bad, he shouldn't be on anything. Okay, so the Warriors have swept through 3 straight opponents. They won another title. Seth wins another Finals MVP. Alright, so that was fun. That was fun. So, as you saw, I probably should have fired Stan Van Gundy last year. He was running a post-centric offense. That was terrible. That was just terrible. We were one of the worst defensive teams in the league. That's a major drop-off because the Pistons have been a good defensive team under Stan Van Gundy. Blake shot 33% from 3. That's probably more realistic for what he's going to do. That 39% that you rescind was not realistic. If he shoots 40%, that would be absolutely teed. But that's probably not going to happen. I probably think that he could get around 35, but 33% is probably the expectation, like the most realistic. His floor around there. That's probably what he's going to shoot. I think he could get to 35, but that's not anything shocking. Reggie Jackson had an eye season. He stayed healthy. That was the main thing. He wasn't injured for a majority of the season. That's the main thing I take away from that. Stanley finished the season shooting 38% from 3. Stanley Johnson is staying with the Pistons. He is not going to be traded. He is staying here. 38%. Wow. I mean, Henry, I can't believe you played this bad. You're gone. He doesn't matter to me. And the rookie, you played terrible too. So, that's what it looked like for us this year. Going into the next video, we are heading into the next offseason after next year. So I believe that's going to be the 2019 offseason. We were last in the division. 33-49. That's terrible. We were terrible at home, terrible on the road, terrible in the division. We were being outscored by 6 points per game. Pretty bad. Heading to the next video, let's look at what the Pistons need to work on. Obviously, points per game. We need to be a better offensive team. We're one of the worst in the league. And while being one of the worst offensive teams in the league, we are also damn near the worst defensive team in the league. That's disgusting. Hopefully, moving into next year, I'm not going to spoil what I'm going to do to Stan Van Gundy heading into next year for running a post-centric offense. It was a good 3 points attempted. We were damn near one of the last teams in 3-point attempts a game, but we were top half in 3-point percentage. We weren't shooting enough threes. Our offense struggled because of it. The next year under Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, and Reggie Jackson did not go as planned. We didn't make the playoffs again. It probably would go into a blow-up phase if that would happen. But there you have it. Ku, the GM, did not do a very good job at all. His first year, we missed the playoffs. I wasn't trying to tank. We looked like we were trying to tank. I wasn't even trying to tank. That was a bad year. It is what it is. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video and you like what I'm doing with this Ku GM and the bringing in 2K, and you want to see me use 2K and a system like this for the rest of my videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and comment below you guys' thoughts about that whole thing. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me if you haven't already. Show your friends, show everybody, spread it out, tweet about it. Tweet me out there, Facebook me out there, snap me, whatever you need to do. Follow me on everything. I got my Twitter up there. I got my YouTube up there, even though you're probably watching this on my YouTube. You got Piston Power up there. Go ahead and check all that out. I apologize for the little song thing below. I was streaming before that. That was popped up on there. But go ahead and give me that thumbs up like I already said. Subscribe. Comment below your guys' thoughts. Tweet me your guys' thoughts on this whole thing. How you guys think I could have done better my first year. What I could have changed. And don't say anything to me about the Blake Griffin, Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson being traded or any of them. Because as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm keeping all of them. That counts. I'm not getting rid of any of them no matter what, because that was part of this phase. So if you guys find anything wrong with what I did, you guys saw someone in free agency I should have went after, or you didn't like the way I allocated minutes, or you know, anything you guys see, comment below and we can discuss how it happened. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Considering all of this, this was fun. I liked this. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I hope to do better with my next video going into the season 2 of keeping the core together. But who knows? That was horrific. That was pretty bad. And my friends in Piston Power are probably gonna let me hear about it, because I'd be talking heavy in the kick. I mean, not the kick, the group chat, like I know what I'm doing, and I just blowed this up. That was bad. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.